I got most all of this plastic off. What's left I'm going to go ahead and wire wheel, and that'll get the remainder of it off. But thanks to the tip of using the heat gun, I didn't have to wire wheel the whole thing. I've got this kick panel off. I'm getting ready to put the hood release back on with these screws, and this cancer spot is fully exposed, and this is going to be an easy job compared to what I've been through. A piece here and a piece here, and this is done. So the whole left side, middle and back is done. Then I'll have to go over here and just to recap, I was thinking I was going to need another piece, but from looking at the arc in the other side, this piece and this piece here are separate. These are two different pieces. However, they follow the same arc. So if I could take one piece of metal and just bring it up like that, and then go ahead and put this weather stripping lip, I can build a new lip and put on there, and then put another piece of metal here with the bend in it. So it would just go here and then down, and then weld to the flat piece that went all the way up. I believe I can remanufacture that section without having to wait a couple of weeks for the piece to come in, and then have to weld it in. This has still got to get cut out, and that's going to get cut out, and the floor pan looks a little weak. My fresh material is going to end up having to come way up into here, and there's a place here that needs to be done, and there's some of this kick panel here I'm still working on getting. There's a screw or two left in here that needs to come out, and I'm probably just going to leave that out. But I don't see any up in here, and there's some trying to start here. So this and that I'll consider two separate issues, and I'll patch those two separate ways. But I think I can do that. Up underneath, behind here, some of that's rusted out, and that's just going to have to be till next summer or a year after next. This will be structurally sound. I mean, this is plenty strong. There's no problem with that. But this will go ahead and seal up the enclosure, and that'll buy me some time. That should last several years if I want to come back and just redo it right. I can cut out from here to there, this whole section, and then lay in a whole new piece of LMC. Is probably one of the ways to do it. And the other side, it's not eat up in the same way, but up underneath it is eat up, so it's going to need a whole section too. It's no big deal. We can get that done too. Alright, I got the patch panel cut for over here, and I've run out of money. I can't buy any scrap metal till next payday, and I need to put some more here, and then all this will get welded in, cover up that godforsaken hole. This whole side over here will be done. All of that over there is done, all the back's done. Then the only thing I have is right here, kick panel, and whatever over there, you know what the name is. Now, even though I've run out of money, doesn't mean that I've run out of work to do. I still got plenty to do. That's my baby right there. I love that thing. The holes where the trim pieces, these were all glued on. I don't know why. Well, on the back, these were metal, and it had some rivet holes or whatever, fastener holes. I've got those welded up. This is one that's done welded and ground down, and right here was one that was welded, and it's been welded and ground down. I ground this one down. This was the Cheyenne or whatever package. I'm grinding on that, then I'll get that, and then I can paint that, and that'll be finished. And that, my friends, is how you grind down a hole that's been welded in. You gotta grind on the weld, not on the material. You grind on the weld until it comes down flush, and then blend it in, and then come back with even lighter pressure and blend that in, and you'll end up with that. Now, I'm not using any body putty because it's a war wagon, but if you wanted to, you could put a spackle of body putty on that, and I bet you hardly any of the putty would stick, because there wouldn't, I mean, there wouldn't hardly be anything left. Let's take a look at a little paint. Bam. There was a hole, and you can barely tell where it was. You can see a little bit more on the other one. Alrighty, so forward of the rear wheel well, all the way up front, is all finished. So you can get an idea of what it was before I did the hole filling, sanding, grinding, and priming. This is what we had to deal with. These holes, hole there, all that had to get sanded, a hole there. So that's what it looked like before I worked on it. Got to get all that. And then, oh, to the surprise, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes in the back. I'm going to have my back to the sun for a little while. And then I've got enough sheet metal to fix this. So I believe I'm going to try to cut it out, weld it, sand it, prime it all today. And try not to tear up my my L reflectors, military style, little government issue feel to it there. Those lights ain't much. You get out on the interstate, and if you can't keep up with traffic for some reason, being that it's a 6.2 liter, it's no speed demon. But I will probably get about 20 miles to the gallon, so there it goes. You want to be seen from behind so you don't get run over. Anyway, gotta go.